Hi everybody, it's Beth Ann from Beth Ann Stamps, and I wanted to do another quick video for you. I know it's close to the holidays, and it may be a last minute thing, but if you're looking for something quick and easy for a last minute gift, I'm going to make this. It can be a cash holder or a gift card holder. It goes together so quick and easy. As I said, you can do a card. I didn't have a credit card to stick in this one, but as you can see, I had another little card just as a sample. So the one we're going to make today is actually this one. And what you're going to need today for this is some red cardstock, some Call Me Clover. This is the All Is Bright DSP. We have the bundle called Making Christmas Bright. I love these little light bulbs. And the punch, so that came as a bundle, and all of these products will be in the description below. We're going to use the Everyday Label Punch. We're going to be using our C block and our D blocks. We're going to be using Real Red ink, and we're going to be using Smoky Slate. So some of the other products we'll use as we're putting this together. So let's go ahead and get started. I will show you the sizes of paper. Some I'm going to cut on screen and some I am not, if you wanted to snag a picture of that. Those are the dimensions that we're going to use. So the first thing we need is a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5, just like you would for an A2 card. So we'll take that out of there. And then what you're going to do is you are going to score this. My Stampin' Up! Simply scoring board hasn't gotten here yet, but I wanted to go ahead and do this video. So you're going to score this along the 8.5 inch side, and you're going to score it at 1.5 and at 5. Whoop. 5, yes, almost thought I scored it wrong there. So what's really nice about this is because it's the same size as an A2 card, it's actually going to fit in an envelope so that you can mail it. So we're going to burnish those folds, those score lines. All right. And then what we're going to need also is some Call Me Clover. Cut it 5 1/4 by 3 1/4 and 5 1/4 by 1 1/4. And then the DSP is going to be cut at 5 1/8 by 3 1/8 and 5 1/8 by 1 1/8. And then we're going to need 2 scrap pieces of Whisper White and some red clover. So this is very easy. We're just going to layer these. We're going to take our DSP and layer it on top of Call Me Clover. So you get that nice little border. Whoop. I like that this multi-purpose glue gives you wiggle room after you put the paper down. That's always helpful. So I don't know about everybody else, but I have all of my cards and small gifts ready to go in the mail this week. I'm so excited to be that far along now as far as Christmas presents and wrapping. Very behind with that, but it'll all get there. So the first thing I'm going to do is adhere this to the lower fold. So we'll put that on there. I love this paper with the bulbs. And since this is in the holiday catalog, it's only available for the rest of this month. It's still out there online. I'll have links below. All right. Now, to fold this up, you want to be careful and only do a small bit of glue on the far edges so that gives you more room inside your pocket. I know there are plenty of these out there on Pinterest. This was just one that I really, really liked. I don't remember. I saw it so long ago, I don't remember who originally may have had one. And then you can decorate them any way you want to, really. For this one, I really liked the Everyday Label and this stamp set. So that's really it for the envelope. And now we get to decorate it. So I'm going to take this first piece. I'm going to bring in my piercing mat. So when I stamp, I get a nice crisp image. Since we're using the photopolymer stamps, I think we'll do May Your Christmas Be. So I lay that down, and then I'm going to pick that up with my block. Do some stamping here. I always like to test, make sure I have enough ink in my stamp. So we cover the base, and then we'll just stamp that down. That looks good. And we'll take our Merry Punch. Now, I always like to use my punches upside down. We'll bring it in here and center it. As you push down a little, it'll catch it where you want it to be. And then pop it out. Now, remember I said we wanted some Real Red scrap. You're going to cut 2 of these labels. We'll move this one out of the way. So what I like to do is I like to have a little bit of that red to set it, offset it a little. So I really just put some glue on the upper half of my label. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, it's only paper. And people that get homemade things in the mail just love it. So we don't have to be perfect. All right. So we're going to do the same thing with the other one. I'm going to put some glue on the back of here. Whoop. And then I'm going to lay this one on here. About the same amount all the way around. And there we go. And then I am going to put this on with dimensionals. I like a lot of dimensionals. Put your thumbnail in there, and that helps lift up that paper back so that you can pull it off. I just sort of throw them away. All right. I'm just going to center that on my card. There we go. All right. Almost finished. The next one we have to stamp is the light bulb that we want to put on there. So what I do is the first time I use my punch, I actually make this little template, and I keep it. Because what I like to do then, I'm going to get this other scratch piece of paper. I like to lay this down, and then I like to take my stamps that I'm going to use, and you can put them into that little template. That doesn't look good. I'm missing my little bulb here. Where could that be? Probably somewhere where I cleaned up my desk the other day, and now it's missing. Okay, so crisis averted. I did find the little piece that was missing. It was down in my envelope. So now we're just going to put that in again to my little template here from when I punched it the first time. Let me take the paper out from underneath. As you can see, it just sits right in there. Whoop, they were sticking to my fingers. Now when I pick these up, they're in the right order that I need, and they will be punched out evenly. So since I want 2 different colors of ink, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm only going to put the bulb into the red, and then I'll turn this around, and I'll do, I don't know what you call that little part that goes into the receptacle. So, and then I will stamp that. Don't you hate when you lose those little pieces? If I do not close these, I will have ink everywhere. Look, I've already done it. That's just what it is when I stamp. Clean that off. All right. So now I can punch this. Now, one of the tricks I like to do, this is a little short to punch. So I can get a glue dot, stick it on the edge of this little template I used. Stick it on here, and then that holds my paper while I put that in the punch. All right. There we go. And I have my two little pieces. And I'm also going to use a glue dot to attach the top of the bulb. Pull that glue dot up. There we go. And I also want a dimensional on the back of the bulb. I think it looks cute lifted up. Now, you can see on this other one, I did do this one in Clover. This one I decided to do in Real Red. All personal choice. There we go. And then on this one, I had a little star left over from my paper pumpkin kit that I put on there. But you can really decorate it with anything you want. Today, I am actually going to use the red rhinestones. And these are actually discounted right now. If you go online and look, again, they are going to be linked below. Just put a few of these on here. I think that looks cute. And that's it. And very quickly, you have a nice little gift card holder or some cash in it. And, you know, this isn't just for Christmas. You could use this for birthdays, for other holidays. And it was just a fun little project. So, I thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like below and leave a comment. Thanks. Bye-bye.